Temple Builders Carpentry. Temple Builders. We problem solvers. Temple Builders, safety first. Okay, Temple Builders, today we talking about constructing decks. Okay, now let's remove our wood for a minute. Okay, let's remove this. Let's just act like we just walked on this site. Okay, now I'm looking at my doorway. Okay, I gotta construct a deck. Okay, first of all, I'm thinking I'm gonna construct a 12 by 12. Okay, that's a square. All right, so what I would do is I would set my batter boards up. Okay, this is something similar to a batter board. This is a batter board right here. Okay, I construct mine a little differently, but this is a batter board. All right, and you use this building line. Okay, so what I would do when there's just grass right here, it's just grass. Okay, just landscape. I set up my batter boards. Okay, and I make sure that I make my building line square. Okay, by using the 3, 4, 5 method, and also by checking my diagonals on that building line and make sure my measurements are the same. Okay, now before beginning deck construction, the site must be properly prepared to prevent vegetation from growing beneath and up through the deck. Okay, so how we gonna do that? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you now, the top 2 to 3 inches of soil should be removed and the area covered with black polyethylene plastic, landscaping fabric, or asphalt saturated felt. Okay, for a deck attached to a building, a ledger board is first fastened to the building. This is your ledger board. Okay, now these little vertical stripes, that's what's called your joist hangers. Okay, they look just like this. Okay, it's gonna be by building code. All right, so your joist, which this is your joist right here. If you look right here, this is a joist. Let's say we're using 2 by 6 joist. So your joist will come in and your joist hanger will support your joist, okay, on your ledger board right here. All right, now for a deck attached to a building, a ledger board is first fastened to the building. The vertical placement of the ledger board determines the height of the deck floor. Okay, you gotta keep that in mind. All right, now the type of fasteners used for the ledger board depends on the material to which it is attached. All right, so we're gonna attach this ledger board. Now I want to say this. Now this is called attached deck or fixed deck. Okay, you can also build what's called a freestanding deck. All right, and a freestanding deck would be, instead of having a ledger board, you would have posts and footings close to your house. Okay, there's advantages and disadvantages to both types of construction. All right, now with this ledger board, you got to cut back your siding and you got to make sure that your ledger board is flashed properly to prevent water from for infiltrating your home. Okay, now with the freestanding deck, okay, it'll be close. You'll have these posts close to the home and really you don't have to worry about the water. All right, now I'm going to continue. All right, now the type of fastener used for the ledger board depends on the material to which it is attached. Use lag bolts when attaching the ledger board to wood. Okay, use lag bolts and expansion shield for concrete. All right, posts are used to support beams, which in turn support the deck joist. Okay, these are posts right here. These are posts. They can be 4 by 4, 6 by 6, 8 by 8. These are posts sitting on our footings or our piers. Our post is supporting our beam. Okay, so if I'm using 2 by 6 joist, I'm gonna either be using 2 by 8 right here, okay, or 2 by 10 attached to these posts. And look at these are carriage bolts. Okay, so you would drill a hole right here, okay, put you a bolt through it, and then you'll come back with a washer and a nut and tighten it up. Okay, and look at my notches I got right here. All right, now let's keep on going. Various means may be used as a footing for the post. Always consult the local building code to ensure the proper post footing is used and to determine the frost line depth. Footings embedded in the earth must extend below the frost line. Okay, these footings got to go below the frost line. Okay, this is a attached deck. Okay, you want to go at least 6 to 12 inches below your frost line. Okay, if you don't, then you're going to experience something called frost heave, which if your footing or your foundation is sitting on top of the frost line, when it gets cold, when the earth freezes, okay, that the ground is going to expand, which is going to push your foundation up, going to cause a lot of problems. Okay, that's called frost heave. And the frost line is how far the ground freezes, how deep in the ground freezes. Okay, now you want to first attach the ledger board to the side of the building. That's what we did right here. Ledger board holes in 2 rows staggered. Okay, look at my holes at the top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Okay, you want to lay out and fasten joist hangers to the ledger board. Okay, like I said before, these are joist hangers. It's going to be supporting our 2x6s. Construct batter boards with the top of the batter board at the same elevation as the top of the ledger board. So this line right here, this building line, is at the same height as this ledger board. Okay, that way, that's my reference line. Okay, now I can measure down from that line. Okay, stretch a line across the batter boards. The line will be used as a guide when setting piers, posts, and beams. For large decks, several batter boards may be needed to be constructed to ensure the proper elevation and squareness of the deck. Okay, so if you look right here, you see my joist is sitting right on top of this beam. All right, so my joist, the top of my joist, is running from the top of this ledger board. Okay, now this building line is the same elevation as my ledger board. All I gotta do is get a scrap of my joist, put the top of that scrap of my joist at the right here, even with this building line, and I got my post right here. I can mark the bottom of my joist. Okay, boom, mark the bottom of the joist, and then I'm marking my post. That's telling me the top of my post right there. All right, because my joist is gonna be sitting right there on the top, right here at this elevation. See my post is cut off even with these. I say these 2x8s. It's my beam. Okay, my post gonna lay right down, or my joist gonna lay right down on top of my beam. All right, just like it's doing right here. Okay, let's keep on going. Okay, you want to also construct a sandwich beam by placing beam 2x, what I said, 2x8s on each side of the post and securing them in position. The 2x can be secured to the post using nails or lag bolts. I wouldn't use nails. Okay, I wouldn't use nails. I will use bolts. Okay, lag bolts like they said, or carriage bolts. All right, now plumb and temporarily brace the posts and beams. Okay, when you do that, look here, this is a diagonal post. You can plumb and brace them with these diagonal posts, and then look, this is a stake. You drive your stake in the ground. I can use a sledgehammer, drive me a stake in the ground, attach me a diagonal post, a diagonal brace right here, and keep my post plumb. Okay, set one end of the joist in a joist hanger attached to the ledger board. Secure the joist to the ledger board using fasteners recommended by the manufacturer. Okay, so we can set our joist right here in the joist hanger. Okay, that's supported over there. I can walk over here with my joist, lay it on my beam. Okay, toenail the opposite ends of the joist to the top of the beam. Look right here, I'm toenailing right here. Boom, toenailing to the top of my beam, the joist. Okay, attach the header or rim joist to the end of the floor joist. Okay, this is our rim joist. Okay, you see our 3 nails we got right here? Then you want to secure decking to the joist. See this decking? See how our decking run? And also, when you gotta make joints in your decking, see, you don't want all your joints, when you cutting your decking, you don't want all your joints lining up. See how this is broke right here? And this one right here is extending. Okay, you don't never want your joints lined up. Okay, like if I ran this other row right here, it'll keep on going past this break. Keep on going past this break like that one, okay? Stagger your joints mostly all the time unless it's a certain design you're looking for, okay? Also, you want to construct the railing and construct the stairway. This our stairway right here. I would use 2x12 for these stringers, okay? Just like this is notch. We had one joist or an end joist or band joist right here being supported. See this post right here? We got our banisters right here. We got newel posts. Okay, you can see how this is being constructed. Okay, and so I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. We're gonna go over, or I'm gonna do a video on stairs. I'm gonna build some stairs. Okay, try to build some stairs. All right, so if you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to contribute to Temple Builders, the Cash App is in the description box. Okay, become my apprentice, Temple Builders.